The Cast Necklace of the Seaside Witch. Long ago, in a quaint fishing village perched on the edge of the roaring sea, there was a legend whispered among the townsfolk. They spoke of a necklace, a shimmering, silver chain adorned with a sapphire stone as deep as the ocean itself. This necklace was said to belong to the Seaside Witch, an ancient sorceress who lived in a hidden cave along the rocky cliffs. The witch, known as Isolde, was once a healer, beloved by the villagers for her kindness and wisdom. But after a tragic betrayal by those she had trusted, she withdrew to her cave, far from human eyes, and her heart hardened. The necklace, crafted by Isolde herself, was no ordinary trinket. It was rumored to hold the power of the sea, the ability to command the tides, call forth storms, and even control the creatures of the deep. But it was also cursed. Whoever dared to wear it would be granted immense power, but at a terrible cost. They would slowly lose their humanity, becoming a creature bound to the sea forever. For generations, the villagers warned their children never to go near the cliffs, for fear of encountering the cursed necklace or the witch herself. But like all legends, curiosity grew, especially in the heart of a young girl named Elara. Elara was a fisherman's daughter, adventurous and bold. She had grown up hearing the tales of the seaside witch but dismissed them as mere folklore. One stormy night, while walking along the beach, Elara spotted something glinting in the sand. Her heart raced as she uncovered it, the necklace of the seaside witch, lying abandoned as if it had been waiting for her. The sapphire stone sparkled with an eerie light, and despite the warnings echoing in her mind, Elara was captivated. She slipped it around her neck. At first, the change was subtle. Elara noticed she could hear the whispers of the ocean more clearly, and the waves seemed to respond to her thoughts. She reveled in her newfound power, guiding her father's fishing boat to the richest parts of the sea, calming storms, and bringing prosperity to the village. The townsfolk hailed her as a miracle worker, oblivious to the source of her abilities. But as the days passed, Elara began to change. Her skin grew colder, her once bright eyes took on the same deep hue as the sapphire, and she found herself drawn to the sea more than ever. At night, she dreamed of the ocean calling her, of the creatures beneath the waves beckoning her to join them. One evening, while standing at the edge of the cliffs, she saw a figure emerge from the misty waters, the seaside witch herself, her face a mask of sorrow and regret. "You've taken what was mine," the witch said, her voice like the crashing surf. "The power is intoxicating, but it will consume you, just as it did me. You must return the necklace before it is too late." Elara's heart pounded in her chest, torn between the power she had grown to love and the creeping fear of what she was becoming. She had heard the stories but never believed she would face such a choice. As she looked down at the necklace, the stone pulsed with an unnatural light, as if it had become a part of her. The witch extended a hand, her eyes pleading. "The sea does not give without taking. To keep the necklace is to lose yourself to its depths." Realizing the truth in the witch's words, Elara hesitated no longer. With trembling hands, she removed the necklace and hurled it into the churning sea below. The moment it left her hands, the weight she hadn't even realized she carried lifted. The storm clouds that had begun to gather above dissipated, and the sea grew calm. Isolde smiled, her form beginning to fade. "You have broken the curse. Remember, power without balance leads only to ruin." Elara watched as the witch disappeared into the mist, leaving behind nothing but the sound of the waves. From that day on, the necklace was never seen again, and Elara, though forever changed by her experience, lived her life with a newfound respect for the forces she had once sought to control. The legend of the seaside witch and her cursed necklace continued to be told, but now, it was also the story of a brave girl who learned that some treasures are best left in the deep.